Hi folks, and welcome to the motorsport arena of some name that I can't pronounce. So let's get on with the fast lap. Right then, fast lap done and dusted, and we're at this place up here. Yeah, that place. Not even going to try and pronounce it in the slightest. So anyway, read the rules tab. Tells you where all the off tracks are and where you can really maximize your track limits, which are very, very useful. The info tab I want to show you, the fixed iRacing setup is the one we are using. So we're using the fixed series that this series follows. Track temp of 96 Fahrenheit and low usage of 39%. Now, the lap I'm actually going to show you is the very last lap I did, a 139.963. And I wanted to get in there because we did a 40.1 here. We did a 40.2 there, then a 40.1 here. So we're getting low 40s, and my optimal did say a 39.9. So I wanted to get into there to show you that one. And we did that. And we only had like 8 laps of fuel you'd burn in there. So it's not too bad of a lap. Other things, this is quite an uneventful circuit. It's got some pretty tricky corners in here that are similar to some other circuits, so you might get confused with that. There's not anything like outstanding about this circuit that goes, oh my god, look at that. It's kind of like a bit meh, in my opinion. Racing around here, I don't know. There's not a long enough straight for this thing to get any slipstream, so it's going to be dive bomb central. So I don't know how the racing is going to be around here, so we're going to have to find out. I'm not really overly massively excited about this week, to be honest. Not like some of the other circuits that we've had, you know, like Laguna Seca. It's not like, oh my god, we get to go down the corkscrew. Nothing like that here. The only thing we could bonus in on is the big curbs. So yeah, let's crack on with that. But yeah, above my head will be Discord, where the OLAP, BLAP, telemetry and replay file will all be hidden in there. And I also show you my split times here. You can see my optimum went down to a 39.5, so we still got a little bit more time to find, but there's our fastest one right there. Otherwise, I think that's everything. Let's crack on with the guide. Right then, forgive the voice, I'm still suffering with this flu or whatever I had for the past 2 weeks, but we're hunting down for turn 1, and this turn 1 is very similar to Manicure, but it's a bit slower, so be careful with that one. So we're looking for this service road here on the right hand side. Just as we get to that, we want to dab the brakes and take it really easy through here. Third gear on the way through, miss the yellow sausage curb, and then as soon as we get off that curb and we can see the next curb, brake in a nice straight line. Second gear around here, nice and easy. Possibly down into first as well to get a bit of a punch out and a bit of rotation. Do not run wide. This corner is deceptively tight, so make sure you stay close to the curb here on the right hand side. Make sure you get a good exit down here. It's all about exits with this thing and momentum through the corner. This thing has about 3 horsepower, so getting out the corner quicker is going to be definitely helpful. The blue sign thing above us, the blue gantry light thing, just as we go under it, brake, absolutely stand on the brakes. Second gear around here, it's cambered, so you want to get into the camber and use that to your advantage. Be easy on throttle, don't get too early on throttle because there is an off track on the exit curve as well. So that's annoying, and also you'll lose time because you get out the camber of the corner. Now, these sort of 4 corners are quite fun. So the first one coming up here is absolutely flat out. So third cone from the end is when we want to start turning in. You don't want to cut this corner too much. You don't want to unsettle the car because we've got to brake about halfway down this little straight thing. Give this curb a little cheeky tickle here on the way through, and all we're trying to do is do a straight line from this apex curb until the little marker you can see right in front of you. Brake in that straight line. Second gear for this one. I do switch down to first just to get the rotation and to get a little punch out of the corner. You can see here I'm holding the throttle. At this point, get on full throttle when you can see the exit curb, and I'm in second. You could probably get away with second through there, not going to lie, so give that one a try. Now, this chicane looks incredibly tight, but it's absolutely flat out, I swear. So just as we come under the gantry, loads of curb on this one, and yeah, cut this one, and it's absolutely flat out, so we don't need to worry about that at all. Just as we come off the curb there on the left hand side, we want a dab of brakes. This corner was very tricky because you didn't want to go in too fast, because all you did is run wide and there's not a lot of runoff, and once you get on the grass you're knackered. So it's a good long straight this, so make sure you get a good exit coming out of there. Slipstream is non-existent in this car, so you're going to have to get good exits to get some decent overtakes. Now, the gantry sign up top, we want to brake just before it, and we want to take this corner nice and easy. Don't want to take too much curb, don't want to bounce the car wide. We want to bring the car over to the right hand side and try and get the best exit we can out of this flowing left-hander here. And be careful, do not run too far wide, because there is an off track and there's a gravel trap there that will nicely meet you. Bring the car over to the left hand side, and we're looking for this little dirt patch there on the grass, just on the left hand side. Little dab of brakes, nice and gently through here. You can take a little bit more speed than what you think you can. Be careful of bouncing over the curb, that will run you wide, but make sure you keep a tyre on the actual circuit. There is an off track out here, and just before the sort of pit entry there, you want to brake again. You can dip most of the car over there off the track, but make sure you keep a tyre on the circuit and you'll be golden. Nice late apex for the last corner. It tightens up on exit, so bear that in mind and make sure you absolutely fly it to the line. If you do go wide there, it's because you're not apexing early enough on the last, you're apexing too early on the last corner, so bear that in mind. Otherwise, that's us across the line in a 1:39.963. I was happy with getting 39. I'll probably be a little bit quicker on race day, he hopes, he says. But yeah, I kind of like, is the straights long enough here to get some decent overtakes? I don't think so. Will it be dive bomb central again? Quite possibly. So yeah, racing should be interesting around here. It's the new-ish track in iRacing. So I don't know if participation will be high or not. The GR86 is a very popular car, to be honest, so fingers crossed it is. Otherwise, we'll see how the week goes. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.